Hey kids, welcome back to the Crocodile Pile, and this is our Edgerunners reaction, Cyberpunk Edgerunners. And with Alex and Dylan, and they're having a great time with the show, but they don't have an opening for the show yet, so here I am to do the opening to say, hey, welcome to Edgerunners. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Hit the bell so you can see all the notifications for the crazy shit we got coming up. And if you really want to support us, check out Ravensrook, the Blackwing City of Brigands and Bandits from DriveThruRPG.com. It's the grimdark fantasy setting city that we all worked on together, and it is a fantastic book to add to your tabletop role-playing game. Trust me, we played in this city, we play tested it, we came up with a lot of shit for it. There's maps, there's creatures, there's ideas, there's factions. You know what? Check out this commercial. It'll let you know everything.
Hail and well-met fellow adventurers! It is I, the infamous well-traveled rogue Dash Bandersnatch. And if you're interested in this tome, then the lure of Ravensrook most certainly has its hook in you already. It is good then that I have curated and distilled only the most important information into this volume. Ravensrook thrives by both sun and moon, though one provides more safety than the other. Learn the sectors of the city and the power of the guilds. Know the political landscape and steel yourself against the inevitable double cross. Seek your fortune in these troubled times and let the chaos of it all provide great opportunity for those with ambition and guts. Lest those guts be spilt by an unkindness of ravens. More later. Mustache.
Let's do a quick little intro of some sort for this one. We'll eventually have to figure out what the intro actually is and tag it on at the beginning. I don't think I watched his thing with Will, and they didn't have a fixed intro yet either. But
yeah.
All right, which episode are we on now, Alex?
I believe this is episode 5.
Do you have any teasers? Any upcoming? Do you have any?
We just watched the episode. The previous episode 4, is where things really start changing and they really start picking up. And you'll find with each episode, they forget there's brakes on the car, and it just goes.
I love it.
With the if you know Studio Trigger's stuff, that is what you want.
I've been loving this so far. I'm sure that when it's all said and done, I'll have my criticisms. But I mean, I don't know if you're like me. When I'm in the middle of something like this and I'm enjoying it, I'm not gonna sit and nitpick about what I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thrilled that they made something like this.
Yeah, no, for me, it takes something really glaring for me to something like glaring enough to break my immersion in the show or film or whatever for me to sit up straight and go, okay, hold the fuck up. And that happened in Wheel of Time and Rings of Power. Both things, series of books I am deeply in love with, and things happened that should not have, or were done in a very poor manner, and I just kind of sat there and went, I need another drink if I'm gonna sit through this.
Those are things that we could probably visit at some point on this channel.
Whether
it's us, or whether it's Will, whether it's Tony, whether it's some other configuration of the four.
We won't get copyright struck because I'll be pausing every 4 minutes maybe to just wipe my ass with it. Especially Wheel of Time. That's a pile of hot dog shit.
It's so funny because me having never read it, I was just like, yeah, this is fun. Like I was. That's why I think it would be a fun one for us to react to, because I was like, I don't know, it's just more fantasy TV. Like I had no stake. There was no stakes, no personal stakes. There's stakes in the show, but obviously it's the world is at stake. But there's no personal stakes for me watching that show. So I was like, it's fine. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think before we dive into Wheel of Time, let's continue on with Cyberpunk and save Tony the effort of cutting out all of, because if we start talking, if it's anything like the last time we recorded, we'll have a 10-minute segue on something else. Also, I just remembered it's like 3 o'clock here. I had one beer. Oh, I never revealed it, by the way. Quantum Hugs. cold IPA.
Awesome hug. Oh my god.
And I picked it for the lovely can. It's also one of my favorite breweries. It's a great IPA, and I've had it before. But I picked it for this because of the beautiful can.
It's the exact appropriate color palette.
Exactly. I thought what a great color palette for this. Just a lot of pinks and greens.
Yep.
Reds and yellows. All right, let's dive into it.
Episode 5, all eyes on me.
Oh, let's get the mouse out of there though, so we don't have to look at
Give
the
'em a
bar the whole time.
Nah, out of my price range.
Becca gave the nod. They all yours. No strings.
Still, I think I'm good.
Shit, man. Make up your mind. You eat better than I when you clap my Sandy. What? Won't scavenge off a body you knew.
They're techie mitts anyways.
Wait up. There's something different about you. I can tell. You usually mope around. Kill the vibes. Our resident buzzkill.
I'm not. Ain't no different from yesterday.
No, something is.
That.
Oh.
You got laid, didn't you? You did. I gotta work on that poker.
I love man.
What's up, Kiwi? Give me some good news.
Not how COVID masks work.
Like I was saying.
Just gotta like switch, pinch the tip of the filter, and just jam it in there.
Naka?
Bonafide Arasaka Academy dropout. Straight A student, no less.
How's that, June? Shock and awe. Well, shit. Guess that explains why Gloria was
These
always
blue
strapped
nipples
for
are killing
eggs.
me.
You two ever hear of a little thing called privacy?
Didn't find much else of interest on Tanaka's personal drive. A lot of noise, a lot of trash.
Noise
You just
like,
asked the nude woman whether she's ever heard of privacy. I don't think she
that's
cares.
good leverage.
Yeah.
I see it.
Gangster, no doubt, but more into gore than porn.
It's
Cyber's
yeah.
got virtues too.
I do. I spend most of my time in cyberspace where I'm pretty much naked anyway. Who gives a fuck?
TV is tuned by someone named JK.
JK?
It's all just meat anyway.
Ring a ding ding.
Yeah, Jimmy Kurosaki, brain dance editor.
Can't fucking like face plate
Yeah, what the fuck
Thanks.
is that?
fashion wear.
Hey, don't tell me.
Squicking
You're
me
not
out.
the Jimmy Kurosaki, are you?
Who's asking?
Knew it. Knew it was you. Totally. Huge fan, sir. Been an honor, Chumba.
What the hell was that? They're gone.
Who's gone? JK took David with him.
Don't gotta worry about me.
Yeah, be a good boy. Stay! Lucy, it's you and me.
Toxic love.
Got him. Mile and change. They're straight ahead of
So-
us. What did that
I may have
guy
missed him.
fire off
Who
back
is the
there?
guy driving the car? Who's the guy they were trying to jack?
Hit Kiwi
Um,
hard.
Remember the
Weird ring
like the
light.
virtual reality thing that David was watching in the
Wide
beginning?
range,
Yeah.
targets
He's the guy that makes those.
Okay.
designed to neutralize runners, clearly.
Brain dances with those virtual things, and
Right.
their target gets like really creepy fetish ones made special.
Keegan won't pop
Right, he's
shit
into
if he sees
creepy
one.
shit.
Hmm.
You're pissed, aren't you? Just a little.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, yep, they're all like that, eh?
Ah, Christ. What if you run into the perk? Relax, long gone.
I just woke up in here.
Well, shit. I already killed one guy, why not three?
Yeah.
And we knew this was coming. We knew they wanted. Bring him in. Okay. Oh, that face.
Reactive mag dump.
Shots fired back there! You bastard!
Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah. Good luck, Tony, getting this to stay up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Max Tech?
Fucking YouTube.
Clever edits, I guess.
This is some fucking Aaron Yeager level body horror right here.
You fucking monster.
Wait! I didn't do it!
Which reality is hell of a drug.
Oh dear lord.
So what do you think? A preem high, wasn't it? Experiencing your own death instead of another's?
This guy's
I have stellar expectations for you too.
Yeah.
incredibly creepy.
What a marvelous surprise to see that you haven't snapped already! Fight all you want, the Sandy will drive you mad eventually! I cannot wait to capture it! I ain't gonna go psycho, no fucking way!
A common belief that all
Like a mix between
too desperately.
Jared Leto and
No, not
Johnny
me.
Depp.
Oh yes, you too.
A little bit
And
of
like
Buffalo
all
Bill
the
thrown in there.
all their least appealing features condensed into one facial structure.
Ah, seems you're surrounded. Ready to throw in the towel yet?
Mouth these shut. Lucy,
Man,
I'm
that nose
working on
just
it.
creeps me the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's just gross.
Need more time.
Like, reminds you of like a hubcap for a car.
Do your thing, I'll keep him busy!
Like where it takes like a hubcap off of the grill of a car and just grafted it to his face.
Yeah.
Like I love me a Mustang. So it looks like a horse.
Yeah.
It looks like a horse head.
It is genuinely unbelievable. In the most profound way.
Oh.
Oh. And okay.
Ooh, mighty impressive show.
You motherfucker!
Okay. Relive that one too, did you?
Yeah.
And yet you installed the Sandy anyway. You really are unhinged, aren't you?
I'm never gonna end up losing it like he did.
Norris was a soldier, lived and breathed cyberware. Even he couldn't take it, not for long. What makes you think you're any different?
Dunno. Tough to say. It just feels right. Like it's always been a part of me. I'm built different. I just know it.
Believe yourself to be special?
Why not?
I really am sorry. They had me by the balls.
Do you have any idea who I am?
Forget about your panic button. We've got a jammer up.
A thorough plan, I see.
Thrilling job. Father like son.
It is you.
Oh.
What a pain in the ass.
I take it he got
Must
shot
call a
in the
needle.
throat.
Wow, right in the neck, too.
Stood there like a fucking gonk.
He's gagging out.
Sucks to be him.
Yeah, looks like he won't be around to edit his own death row.
Blech.
Flatline.
Ooh.
Guys, trauma team's incoming.
That's about as unpleasant as it gets.
Trauma coverage?
Famous last words. Hehehe.
Yeah. Fucking creepy. Well, that was a hell of a fucking episode. I'm assuming it's not quite done yet, but... Oh? Hey, look at me. I felt that act break coming. I have a lot to say about that episode. So, is this something that's established in the lore of Cyberpunk? These brain dance
Yeah.
things? Okay.
Yes, it's like they still have like like regular like television movies and stuff, but then you can get for an increased price. Yeah, and if you for you have like what they call a BD halo, that thing that you wear that like basically beams it directly into your cerebral cortex. Imagine like getting a movie, but like you're actually part of it, and you can have a full virtual 3D experience. You can all the sights, sounds, smells. For general consumption, they'll have the reduced pain. So if you're like living out like like an A-team action fantasy, you're not gonna feel what it's like to get shot. Right. But then on some of those, like the ones that guy made, removed any dampeners, so you're feeling like all the endorphins, all the adrenaline. You're feeling all the pain, everything. And also he did a lot of like snuff BDs too, so snuff films, but you're stepping into the shoes of someone that did it. Or another popular one is they scroll a brain dance from someone who died, and so you live that high of experiencing death.
Oh man, that's so fucked up.
Yeah. It's one of those things where in Cyberpunk, everything grinds you down so much to the point a lot of people just like they're just going through the motions, and just as the way they put it in Dread 2012, the city's a meat grinder. We just turn the handle. And it's that thing, trying to constantly get that next like sense of thrill for a lot of people. Yeah. And because like this is like deep lore shit. Will probably be cut out of the video, but like it was, I think, like during like before the collapse of the United States, because the United States in 2077 and was before that, it went through a whole collapse, was broken up into the new SA, so new USA, the Pacific Coalition, and assorted free states like Southern California, Texas, and I want to say Utah. They're all free states, and it's just sort of like smaller city states throughout. And Night City sits between the free state of Southern California and Northern California, which is part of the Pacific Coalition. And it is a free city, a border city, and that's why it's just where everything goes down in this world, because it is like the hopping, free market place.
Right. So if you were playing the tabletop game, would you likely be playing in Free City, or is there like other
in Night City? Free City's from Free Guy.
Night City. Thank you.
Yes.
Free City. Yeah. This is a Free City.
Night City. Yeah, Night City has been like the default setting for Cyberpunk since Cyberpunk 2013, which came out in 88. It came out within like a breath of Blade Runner and Total Recall and the like. But yeah, it's like Night City has always been that that center. They've got lore books and stuff to like pan out the rest of the world, and the latest rule book has a fantastic basically timeline leading up to basically from 1950 to then like 2045, which is where the tabletop is. That's like the most modern, and you can extrapolate shit from there. But yeah, there's most drugs are entirely synthetic because the US released basically a targeted pathogens into South America and East Asia to just completely destroy their cocoa, poppy, and other drug-related plants. But then it mutated and it started to attack foodstuff crops too. Oh. And it was like, who did this? It was like, fucking America. It was like, we just wanted to do the war on drugs because we don't like that they're not paying us our tithe. Because then the whole thing is like the Gang of Four. There's president, vice president, the head of the CIA, and the head of the FBI, and they're just like running everything. And they they played fast and loose with world economics and the U.S. collapsed. Because like right in the middle of the U.S., it's just Mad Max, and that's where the nomads come in.
That's fucking fantastic. I would love to see a spin-off game of this series that's just like on the fringes, you know, like in that Mad Max type world where people have some of these enhancements, but they're living in the wasteland. Like, that would be fucking cool.
And then, of course, I got to do a sign-off. So here we are at the end of the Edgerunners reaction. I love this episode myself. I thought this was a fantastic episode. I'm not reacting to it. I'm just saying I watched the series. This one was fucking fantastic. Anyway, check out these other offerings that we have here at the Crocodile Pile. We've got a lot of other stuff coming out, so be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, chat with us, check out our premieres, buy our book.